back to Fluffy and Fab. I have been sitting here since we last visited on my introduction video, trying to figure out how I want to put this little channel together. I have ideas that I want to do, from shopping my closet to clip and copy outfits, which I used to do a whole lot back in the day from magazines or online. I used to have a lot of fun with that. I would snap a picture or a screenshot of an outfit that I just loved, and I would go to thrift stores or the mall or wherever and try and pick something similar on a budget. So I have lots of ideas that I think I'll be able to work with given the time. But before I do any of that, I'm like, hold on a second. If I'm going to dip my toe into this trying to be fab at near 50, we got to start with the basics, okay? And when I mean the basics, I mean knowing your size, owning your size, and because I've been doing a lot of online ordering, knowing your measurements. I didn't know my measurements. And my measurements honestly are all over the place because I carry my weight differently on different parts of my body. I have an all too generous monster, which is my upper belly, that tends to make fitting my clothes so stinking hard. So if it weren't for my online clothing or ordering, I probably wouldn't have embraced the monster of it all. I know I need to dress a certain way to accentuate the positive and not be all plastered on the negative. So I thought before we dip into anything, let's do a how to do a measurement video. Now, this is going to be for all of my newbies like I was, who've never done it before, who have never had need to. Because trust me, when y'all see me with this little tape around me, y'all are going to see that I'm still learning the ropes. I think I have my measurements correctly, but it was kind of difficult for me. It was kind of, am I doing it right? Am I not doing it right? Is it right in the back? And so we're going to tread this measurement trail together. That's Martin, by the way. He likes my little vanity over here. And he knocks over my earrings. But anywho, I digress. And I do that a lot. So get ready for that. I kind of trail off into other things. But anywho, today we're going to do measurements. I'm going to stumble through and show y'all how to take your measurements. And I'm going to be very blunt. I'm going to be very honest, because that's just the way I am, okay? There's nothing fancy on this channel. There's no know-how, okay? We're going to stumble along this catwalk together. So I'm about to stand up, position myself so you all can see how one measures their body. And I'm going to be very, very vulnerable in doing so, because I have on a tank, which I'm not comfortable wearing, and I have on just my little house shorts. So you're going to see all my bumps and lumps and all my hair damage, and you're going to see it all, okay? But you know what? This is for true women, okay? Those of us who are lumpy and bumpy, we're going to do this together. So, here we go. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is get a tape measure. You can get these at any Dollar Tree, any 99-cent only, anywhere that has a sewing kit. Trust me, you're going to find one of these. You can measure all parts of your body, but for the sake of, let's say, online ordering, which is what I've been doing, most of the clothes that I'm ordering from are clothing made in China, and their extra large is not a true US extra large, so you got to measure. And I think I finally got it down to an art where I've been paying attention to the measurements, and it's working in my favor. Forgive the bra, you guys. I should have had on a black bra, but your girl was wearing a white one today. Okay, so this is me, okay? As y'all can tell, I have my monster here. I'm top heavy here, and I have a bobo, and I got my paunch down here. Now this you can work with, but this up here throws off measurements completely. For those of you shaped like me, trust me when I tell y'all, if y'all need measurements, you gotta account for this, okay? So first measurement is your bust, okay? I didn't know. I go into a store wanting to buy a bra, and I'm all conflicted. So your bust goes straight across your back like your bra strap would go, across the nip, for lack of a better word. Don't suck it in, don't push it in too hard. This is your measurement. I am a 44 across. I'm a wide body, okay? I'm a linebacker. I'm 44 with little cup, okay? I'm wide and small. Who out there feels me? So I'm a 44 across. Now let me tell you something about measuring your girls. If you go braless, measure braless. If you usually wear like an underwire pick-me-up, measure with that bra on. Measure with whatever it is you wear on the daily, because if you measure, like a lot of people like to measure nude or like to measure with no underpants on, you're not going to get a true reading and of how you like your clothes to fit. They're not going to fit the way you like them to fit because you measured without a bra, or you measured with that bra that pumps your boobies all up under your chin. Wear what you usually wear in underwear and measure that way. So I'm a 44 across, and your girl, sadly, is almost a C cup, but not. If I look like a C cup, it's because I got some help in this area. Your waist, okay? The waist is my hardest, and so what I struggled with the most because of my monster. Your waist is not at your belly button unless you're going to wear like little hip huggers. That's not your waist, okay? That's actually your hips where your belly button is. That's not your waist. Your waist is, here's your belly button. Unless you're super fluffy, your belly button might be down here. But use your imagination, okay? If your belly button's supposed to be here, then we're going to go about an inch or two from your belly button. Now, if you don't have this, it's easier for you to visualize. It's easier for you to see your waist. Your girl can't see her waist, okay? So I have to do the 2-inch rule. Your waist should be the smallest part of your center, but mine isn't. I have to accommodate for the belly. So about 2 inches from them, 2 inches up from the belly button. You guys right here, do not suck in your stomach, okay? Don't fake a front. Don't suck in your stomach. Don't hold it in because you're going to get a false reading, okay? Let it all hang out, okay? Let your boy, let your girl go, okay? Get a true reading or else you're going to buy clothes that should have fit but don't, okay? Just relax, okay? And measure. I am also a 44. I'm like a trunk, okay? I have no shape. When I thin out, I have a little shape. But even when I was thin, I didn't really have what you'd call curves. But this is what I'm working with. I'm 44 across, and my waist is 43 to 44, depending on how bloated I am, because your girl just ate. Okay. Now your hips. Your hips are not here only, okay? This is where your hip is, your actual bone joint hip. But your hips are your booty. If you have any of them little saddlebags here and that little extra thigh happening here, those are your hips. So your hips, why do I keep losing the one? Your hips are around your butt, nice and straight. Try and keep it straight. If you're going to look back, then look back. Across your butt, across the front, and bam. Now, hip-wise, make sure you're straight. Like I said, don't be sucking it in. Don't be clenching that booty. Don't do none of that. Be you, be natural, and you'll get an honest reading. So, I'm a whole bunch of 40s, okay? I swear, you guys, when I first started ordering from Shein, I had a little bit of difference. I'm measuring 44, 44, 44, straight across. Do I have nothing happening here? What is going on? But anywho, this is why it was so difficult for me, because I kept having to do it over again. Like, did I get my waist? Was it straight all the way across my boobs? Did I go across the butt in the right spot? It's a little confusing. It's a little daunting. But you guys, if you want to get a good fit for any online orders, anything that you can't walk into a store and try on, you guys, I'm trying to save y'all money. I'm trying to save y'all time. I'm trying to save y'all heartache, okay? Now, I'm still in the learning curve with all of this online shopping. I did receive a new Shein package with 2 swimsuits that I'm going to have to send back because even with my measurements, it didn't work, okay? I don't know if I'm long torsoed, which I doubt, or the swimsuits are, I'm not sure, but it felt like, and it looked like I was about to get split in two. But anywho, I digress. See what I say? That is how you measure across. Cross the back, cross your nip with the undergarments you usually wear. Okay? Around your waist, about 2 inches above your belly button. Now, here's something else, and I'm not trying to be mean, or I'm not trying to be tacky, I'm not trying to be funny. But if you have large breasts that kind of hang, you're going to have to take that into allowance with your waist unless you do wear your pickup. If you wear a pickup bra and your boobs aren't hanging down low, you should be okay. But if you're kind of a free spirit, if you don't wear a bra, if you struggle with some sag, take into account you're gonna have to add those inches around your waist if you want your clothes to fit right. Like I said, I don't know what you're wearing up under your clothes. I don't know if you pull them into underwire. I don't know if you do the tape. I don't know what you do with them. But if they sag low, take into account that it is going to affect your waist measurement. I'd like to clarify. When I say accommodate for larger breasts, possibly gravity affected breasts, I'm speaking of dresses. I don't expect that you would tuck your boobs into the waistband of your pants or shorts. And then your hips is across your bobo around the front. Account for a fupa. If you have a fupa, it's going to be a little larger. I'm telling you, I'm 40s all the way down. But that is how you measure your bod. So I hope that helped some of y'all familiarize yourself with how to measure your measurements. We'll get it down. Okay, we'll get it down. We'll get this channel. Oh, the tackiness. Sorry guys. We'll get this channel to a slow roll, but we'll get ourselves going. Like I said, I do have lots of ideas and plans for us. I may take a bit to upload just because I have my main channel that I tend to run to even more so for those of you that are here from there. Hola guys. For those of you that are new and just stumbled across this channel for the fashion of it all, I may not be able to upload as often as I do on the other, but I will try my best to do something weekly. This is kind of fun for me. Treading on new territory. I'm definitely getting out of my comfort zone in regards to showing off my whole body and trying out new things. Will it be a hit or a miss kind of thing? But I thought we would start off with a baby step like measurements. So until my next trek across the catwalk, y'all remain unapologetically fluffy and fabulous and stay lovely.